Hi Flosstube, it's Tina Solorio at Tina Louise Stitches, and this is my first Flosstube video, take 2. Because like many of you who record on your phones, my phone cuts off at 35 minutes. So I'm guessing that's how long that my videos are going to be. Maybe like 32, 33 and a half, something like that. Anyway, and since this is my first one, I don't know how often I will update. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's talk about some finishes. And because I was doing this before, or I've done this before, and this is my second video, I think my finishes are all down here. So here we are. I'm going to start with these two. They are fully finished. This was a little kit from Joann's. They were selling these for like $5 like a year and a half ago or something like that. The dust bunnies killed my cleaning lady. I thought that was really cute. And this is one that I bought off Etsy. I do not remember the designer, but if you're interested, you know, just ask. I can look it up for you. It's the caffeine molecule. I have done 2 of these, about to do 2 more. And one will be finished exactly like this. And the other one will be on a bag. At Joann's, they have these totes that have the Ada built in. So thinking about stitching me one on that for, like, you know, a tote bag for my projects. A finish that I finished last night is a it's called Mandy Cat or Brandy Cat, I can't remember. It is from 2012 Just Cross Stitch magazine, and it is finished on a 28 count. It says Mill Hill Band on the label that was pinned to it. I got the fabric at my L&S. I was over there a couple of weekends ago and picked up just some small cuts that they had on sale. And I finished it on there. 28 count is supposed to be like 14 count Ada. My X's seem to be a little bigger than on Ada. I don't know, but I thought it was cute and I couldn't resist this gorgeous orange and yellow, light orange plaid. Other finishes. Yes, they're down here. Okay, so I started cross stitching back in the summer, like a lot. And this is a little, I believe it's Lizzie Kate Liberty. Happy 4th of July. Oh, Let Freedom Ring. This I purchased off of Etsy. I do not remember who the designer is, but I know a lot of you have stitched this. And I think I'm going to finish this as a flat fold for the kitchen. I'm planning on finishing this one and this one, these two as cubes. I just need to buy the stuff to get those done. So perhaps soon you'll see a fully finished item. I did this is from Daily Cross Stitch. dailycrossstitch.com. They do free patterns every day. This is just on a 14 count Ada. Oh, this was coffee dyed Ada, and this was brown Rit and turmeric dyed Ada, 14 count. I stitched some little small patterns that I found online that I plan on finishing maybe as little pillows. And this was done on, I believe, 18 count Aida that I coffee dyed. A pattern that I got free online. It's the name of God in Arabic calligraphy. 14 count black Aida and DMC variegated kind of golds and browns. Okay, this one is a 14 count Aida white, just your plain, anything you can pick up. Lemon, lime, and orange. You can, well, holding it at this angle, you can kind of see the variegation, or the different values of color in the green. The yellow, I think, is the best. But I thought that was cute. And dailycrossstitch.com was one of their free ones at one point. Okay. Now this piece I'm going to show you, it's also a freebie. And the border is different than in the freebie because I started the border like 10 times, ripped it out 10 times, and said, forget it, I'm just going to do, and I was teaching myself to do black work this summer. So this is Nevermore with the raven, and I did different black work borders all along the edges. And again, like I said, it had a different border. And a rookie mistake, I did not leave enough material on either side for finishing, so not really sure how I'm going to finish this. I might use Danielle Stitcherista, her canvas finish, if I can find a canvas this size. I'm not sure. Like I said, I haven't decided. I'm up for suggestions on how to correct your rookie mistakes. Okay, now another piece that I stitched, and I stitched this completely crooked. I don't know how, or I plan on stitching it again because I want this in my house, and this may just get tossed. I don't know. I'm going to hold it up. I'm completely embarrassed by it. As you can see, the cut is off. It's like wrong. It's very, very wrong. But I love this. Like I said, I love this piece. So I'm thinking I'm going to dye a piece of fabric and redo it straight and correctly. And this is not 310. This is that coffee. It's 37 something. Brown black color that I stitched it with. But I am going to restitch that because I do want to hang it up, and I'm not sure what to do with this piece. Again, suggestions. Okay, whips. Keeping an eye on the time. Okay, a whip that I am working on. First whip. Here she is. She's on a stand. This is just the craft stand, stitching stand that I got at Michael's, and I took the long piece and the base, or two of the legs of the base off, and I use it as a lap stand. It's comfortable for me, and I can get it situated where I'm comfortable stitching. But anyway, this is a whip. It's Arabic calligraphy. It is on a, oh Lord, hang on, let me get the slip of paper. Linen, wild raspberry, 18 count. I'm doing it 2/1. Don't ask me why. I just am. I like how it looks. I don't think it's dense. It's got some texture to it, which I like. Not that anybody should be touching my stitching, but it has a little dimension to it, I think. And I like it. But anyway, it's like it said, it's an 18 count linen that I'm stitching this on. And this is from Java Cross Stitch. She's a designer on Etsy, and what it will say in Arabic is Al Karim, which is, I believe, translates to the greatest. Karim, greatest. Yeah, I think so. I'd have to look it up again. So that's one whip. Oh, the light, in case anybody's interested, is from IKEA. It's one of their clamp-on LED lights. Okay, another whip is Plague Doctor by Busby Designs on Etsy. This is on 18 count Aida. Coffee and, no, not coffee, Rit, brown, and turmeric dyed by me. And I plan on dyeing a piece similar to it to do the McKenna, the female version of the Plague Doctor. So, Busby Designs on Etsy. I also started my first, I don't have the picture with me, it's in my binder, which is in my room. My first sampler, it's called Jane Osborne is the name of the sampler. And that's how much I've gotten done. This is on an Aida. I believe it's an 18 count Aida. I don't have my, I believe that's in the chart, the information about the fabric, but it's very soft Aida. This is not this is purchased from the LNS. This is not a, oh, hello. That was my kitty. She said hi. It's not a Joann's Aida. It's a nice Aida. Not that any other Aida. I like Aida. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I have a piece of Aida right here. Charles Craft. No, DMC. Or Charles Craft. Gold standard, whatever that means. What is this? 16 count. A 16 count Aida. This is probably the piece I'm going to dye for McKenna. The female Plague Doctor. Okay. Another piece that I have going is a pumpkin. It will have orange around this way and kind of the same effect, and then vines and leaves up here. I'm doing this on a 14 count black Aida with 704 green. I'm sorry, 407 green and 720 orange. And pumpkins are still fall, so excited about that. Another thing that I'm working on, which I'm a little hesitant to show you guys, but I'm going to go ahead and do it, is my, this will be my name tag for the Tudor Rose Sampler Guild. And that is the beginning of a Tudor Rose, which I feel like it's a little wonky to me, but now that I look at it, I stitched on it a little bit last night, and I'm looking at it now, and it looks kind of wonky. Okay, yet another whip that I have going is a pattern from Not Forgotten Farms. And a little story. I've been watching Flosstube since about August. And actually probably before August, because I was watching Vanna's videos, Vanna the Twisted Stitcher, some of her finishing videos, and I did not realize that Vanna was a floss tuber. But my first official, like, Flosstube videos, when I found out Flosstube was a thing, or when I realized Flosstube was a thing, was watching Cozy Egg Michelle, who lives in my area, and we are members of the same guild. And I was looking for the guild information because I'd heard about it at the LNS, and I wanted to, when I bought the Jane Osborne, and I wanted to go to a meeting and see if I liked it and possibly join, and I did. And anyway, so Cozy Egg Michelle is my first official viewing of Flosstube, and I consider her the first Flosstube videos I ever watched knowing about Flosstube, because after I watched that one where she had mentioned the Tudor Rose Guild, then I was like, Flosstube, what's that? And went down that rabbit hole. But anyway, being in this rabbit hole is very interesting because you find out about things like stash unload. Yeah, I did that. It happened. It's a real thing. I bought some things. One of the things that I bought is now a whip, and it is Thomas by Not Forgotten Farm, and I think he's very cute. Look at him. He's the cutest little turkey with his little pilgrim hat, and I'm going to turn him into a wall hanging. Now, I got this as a complete kit from a lady who had stitched it as well, and she stitched it because the finished size for Mr. Tom here is 7.5 or 7 by 5, not very big, and 18 count Aida, and charted for all DMC floss, which is fine. Well, because she stitched it big, and she sent it to me already kitted, she sent me enough fabric to stitch him again, and it's on a 10 count Aida, which is going to make a very large turkey, which is great because I want to turn him into a wall hanging, with, like a quilt square type thing with little tabs at the top. And I think that will be absolutely adorable for hanging up in my apartment in the fall. Now, I currently live in a very tiny 1-bedroom apartment. That's my door. And I'm right in front of my square coffee table, and then my couch on the other wall. It's a very small 1-bedroom. I think we have like 600 square feet. Don't have a lot of room here. So cross stitching works. As you can see right here, my finger's on the tip of the triangle. That is a tri-loom. Above the tri-loom is a sword for weaving. That's the stand for the tri-loom. That's a small tri-loom. I have 2 of those. One of those happens to be in storage, and the other one is also in storage, and it's a 7-footer. We're going to be moving soon into a larger apartment, a 2-bedroom, where I can have a craft room. I'm kind of excited about that. Oh, what do? I didn't mention that. I'm a substitute teacher, but we're going to be moving outside of my district, so I'm going to be a housewife, I guess, after the first of the year. I am kind of semi a housewife now. I sub when I want to and hang out with my grandson, who is 6 months old. No, he's 7 months old. March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. 7 months old. 7 months old. Yeah. And he is super cute, and I love him to death. He's my first, and pulling up now. Adorable. So that's what's going to happen with Turkey Tom here, or Turkey Thomas, from Not Forgotten Farms. And I think that covers all of my whips. Purchases, recent purchases, few things. Again, stash unload. Got this little pattern. Well, I got this kit called Ghost In. And I would have to unfold the pattern to tell you who it's by. Ghost In. Chessie and Me. Chessie and Me is the company. I don't think that's in focus. Because it's trying to focus on my face. But anyway, Chessie and Me. And it came with the fabric and even a needle. Impressive. And all the flosses to do it. It's a tiny, tiny little chart. It's really not much bigger than that. That was from Stash Unload as well. Crinkle, crinkle. I'm not going to apologize for it because we all do it, and everybody says don't apologize because, you know, whatever. I got the Cherry Hollow Farm Sampler by Stacy Nash. It's a kit. Everything you need is in here, even the needle, and it came in its own little cute little bag. Adorable. All the floss is included to do it. I'm kind of excited to start that. And what else do I want to show you? Oh, Candy Stitches. I love her. I love a lot of people. I just finished watching Priscilla and Chelsea, the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch. I love them. They're adorable. I love Priscilla's finishes. I've got to, you know, put my Priscilla hat on and give those a try. But another one that I subscribed to and watched all of her videos from the first one to her most recent was Candy Stitches, and she has been working on this Priscilla kit, which after some Googling I found out, because I was trying to find out what the colors were, and I found out that this is actually a Prairie Schooler pattern. And it even says so down here. Designed by the Prairie Schooler. And when you look, I don't remember what book number it is, but yes, it is definitely. But it's Amish. And I, like Candy, have fallen in love with the little Amish designs. And on Stash Unload, again, and I'm just going to say that, you know, you guys have enabled me, and I have no self-control, to purchase some things. So, one that I recently got in is called, it's a bell pull, Simple Gifts, and it's by Told in a Garden. And it's just a little Amish bell pull. I also got the Song of a People. Look at that barn with the quilt, and then the quilts on the line, and the buggies, and the White House. I just love it. I also got Home of a Quilter. I don't quilt, but I just thought it was beautiful. Another one that I saw someone stitching or had stitched is Be Ye Thankful by Cricket Collection, and I happened to find that on Stash Unload. It also comes with a second pattern, this acorn, which is really cute. And someone for the life of me, I can't remember who was stitching Cottage Garden October's Marigold. And I hopped online and found it, I believe, on Down Sunshine Lane. Or maybe it was 123 Stitch, I don't remember. But I just thought it was so pretty. The bats and the pumpkin and the cat and these giant marigolds. It was just too pretty. I like cats. Candy Stitches also talked about Minerva Witch, the mermaid, by Kathy Barrick, and some people have said, you know, Kathy Barrick, just do it. And so this is going to be my first Kathy Barrick pattern, Minerva. She's so cute. I've already got it kitted in two possible fabrics in here. Not sure. This one, because I know all of that turquoise is stitched. So I was thinking and not stitching the turquoise, maybe. Or I've got a tea-dyed piece of fabric in here. So I don't know. One of them. I also went to my favorite new bookstore, my favorite bookstore, which is Half Price Books. We have we're lucky we have the corporate office here in Dallas, and the mothership, which is a huge bookstore, is just like 5 minutes from me, maybe. And so I get to go over there sometimes, and I was looking, and I found their cross-stitch patterns. And in their cross-stitch patterns, I was able to find a Mirabilia, which I gifted, and this, and a few other things. But this, I thought this was a great find. The Cricket Collection Skeleton Crew. And I plan on, this is in my year of starts for Dark October next year. Another, the Schoolhouse Stitcher is another person that I have watched all of her videos, and it's been a while. Schoolhouse Stitcher, you need to do one. I saw her finished, and it was a sampler game board, and I just thought it was gorgeous, so I found it on, I believe, eBay, and purchased that. I do purchase patterns from Etsy and the Stone Street Stitch Works. Some of her patterns are just so pretty. I love it. The winter mug is on it's year of starts for February, or January or February. And I am doing the Priscilla and Chelsea Stitch Along. If you guys don't know about that, you need to hop on over and watch their next to the last video, where it's their weekly update video. Their last video was their coffee and tea dyeing video, and this one, the one before that. It's I want to say 15 or 16. Anyway, they are doing a winter stitch along, and I have ordered my kit from Down Sunshine Lane. And oh, I also signed up for the Down Sunshine Lane needle minder of the month, and I got my November needle minder. That's the one that's on my turkey, Thomas the Turkey. Thought it was so cute. Look at those little apples and the little leaves. It's just precious. So I jumped on that bandwagon. I've also signed up for a couple of fabric of the months, and floss, the colors in cotton. I don't remember. Anyway, for their floss and fabric, I did both. Excuse me, my nose itches. Anyway, we are at 29 minutes, so I'm going to stop and see about getting this uploaded. Thumbs up or subscribe. I would appreciate it. This, like I said, this is my first Flosstube video. And so excited to be a part of this community, and hopefully next time I'll have it planned out a little better, and I will show you some progress on my whips, and we'll be talking about the year of starts more and what I have planned for that, and any new haul that I happen to get. But until then, it was good to see you, or yeah, whatever. You know what I mean. Anyway, have a great week. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And I will chat with you again soon. Bye.